Hey, alright. Today's quick vid, we're going to talk about finding equations from tables where we're not going by consecutive numbers and it's a little bit more difficult to find the rate of the table. So here I've got two tables that we're going to go through. So the first thing I notice is that the x-coordinate or the independent variables are not going up by consecutive numbers, and it's a little bit more difficult to find the rate. So a couple things that you can do is you can find change in y over change in x. So what I usually do is I circle just any two combinations of ordered pairs there. And then what I do is I do my change in y over my change in x. So I find my two y coordinates, which in this case is going to be 2 minus 11, over my change in x coordinates, which is going to be 0 minus 3. Now, I recommend that you use a calculator at this point, just to make sure that you don't lose track of negatives. So the first thing I do is 2 minus 11, which is negative 9, over 0 minus 3, which is negative 3. Now, this actually can reduce down to a positive 3. Okay? So my m in this equation will be a positive 3. Now, to find the b, or the y-intercept, or the starting point, is whenever you have 0 in the x row, or the independent row, and the 0 just points to the y-intercept, which in this case would be a 2. So I have my b, I have my m, therefore I can write my equation. Y equals 3x plus 2. Okay? Take a look at this example. Now again, you'll notice these numbers aren't exactly going by consecutive integers. So again, I can do my change in y over change in x. So circle any two rows. It doesn't matter. Then you're going to find your m, which is going to be change in y over change in x. So my y coordinates, again, make sure you put your y's on top. It's going to be 3 minus 2 over 2 minus 4. So again, use a calculator. 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 minus 4 is negative 2. Therefore, my slope, or my m, is going to be a negative 1/2. So m is negative 1/2. Now, I don't have 0 in the x-coordinate, so I'm going to have to work to find it. So I'm then going to go increase up the table. So start at 2, 1, 0. And I know my rate is going down by halves. So I have to figure out, well, what number, if I go down by a half, gets me to 3? Well, I know that that's going to be 3.5. Well, what number, if I go down by a half, is going to give me to 3.5? That's going to have to be a 4. Okay? So my b equals 4. So as soon as you have your m, as soon as you have your b, you can write your equation. Y equals negative 1/2 x plus